Morning. I just happened to catch Chris Harrison on Good Morning America. I don't know if you guys also have seen it. But I just was so annoyed by watching it that I wanted to come on and I don't know, here I am. But it's just, as Michael Strahan put it, it felt incredibly surface level. I feel like he was just a man trying to save his job rather than actually having had time to reflect as he says he has, and he's having he's being led by a religious leader and someone who's educating him on this kind of stuff. I don't know, it didn't feel like a conversation. It felt very rehearsed. His conversation with Rachel felt like a real true from kind of pissed me off because you could see him looking over to the side. I think he had notes over there, and I'm the queen of my eye contact is all over the place, but he was looking here and then saying something, he had bullet points of things to say. It's almost like he wasn't even listening to the question, and it's just dude, please don't try and save your job right now. Just be, if you're trying to actually help, be that voice for change and kind of be hey, what he should have said or something along the lines of, hey, I basically railroaded her and that was wrong, and he should have listened. And I think that's the point, is that he completely talked over Rachel. He didn't listen to anything she had to say. The whole point is hey, your white privilege is showing and you didn't understand this party was bad or why something was bad, and Rachel is telling you that it is, and you're not listening to her why it is. I think the whole point here right now is that everybody just needs to if someone says hi, I think it's really important right now to reflect on a lot of things and listen. I think as white people, it is our job to go, hey, you know what, maybe I don't know all of this, and if someone of color is telling you how they feel, you listen. I think it was really premature for him to come back and make this save my job campaign. I don't know, I like him. I wanted more from him, and I'm really disappointed that it just felt like a save my job campaign rather than kind of showing people, hey, this is what I've learned and this is where I could have done better. It's just a rehearsed bullet point list of shit that him and his PR person went over and points that he wanted to make. There was nothing truly from the heart about it, and it just shows that there's still DMs about my Chris Harrison thing, and sure. But if you haven't watched it and you're telling me, to give everyone a second chance, just go watch it. I'm not saying the man doesn't deserve a second chance. I just don't think it was fair. And I don't think we should just be everyone's canceled. Everyone oh, you made a mistake. You're canceled for life. But I think it should be this thing where we're hey, take maybe a beat longer to really kind of think about it and feel some things, and not just be trying to save your job. Try and actually grow. And I just didn't feel the conversation that happened on Good Morning America was from someone who was really attempting to grow. It just felt like someone trying to save their job. I understand that's a really scary place to be in, but use this as a moment to really kind of think we can do better than, hitting all the bullet points. I'm human, I made a mistake, I am learning, this is not how I feel, and I'm sad that that's how it came across. Whatever, just watch it. But I think we really need to kind of stop being so I just it felt kind of very routine, oh, this is the apology I'm supposed to give, rather than raw, be real. And if you can't get there yet, then don't speak yet. You're not done learning, just keep learning. We all have a lot of learning and a lot of listening left to do, and I think that that's a huge thing. It's I don't know, but just, I think we don't have to just give it an apology because it's time to give an apology. Give an apology when you're when you really understand it, so it can be a real sincere, heartfelt apology.